Well, hello there, Geminis. This is Erica from the Lotus Connection. If you're new or a returning viewer, welcome to my channel and your very first video for the month of November in regards to finding romance, breaking the cycle. So this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. This is more so a spread for singles looking to mingle and kind of seeing where your roadblocks are, since I'm all about empowering the individual and giving you the knowledge that you need in order to move forward, to help you guys find this love that you guys want, right? This is a generalized reading. I've gone ahead, premeditated on the cards for the general collective for Gemini energy, okay? So this is not going to resonate for everyone. This is for the month of November, but even though I'm doing it for the November for 2018, time is fluid, so this can even go further up until February for some of you. If it doesn't resonate, check your other signs. You can book a personalized reading with me if you'd like. My details are down below. Or, you know, like I said, you can check your other signs, or you can check next month, because I will be doing these monthly, because these messages aren't for everybody, okay? It may be a message for 3 people this month, but then next month it'd be for 50 people or whatever. I'm just throwing out numbers. I truly want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, liked, shared, booked appointments with me. The amount of love and support that I have been receiving is just so overwhelming, but in such a great way, in such an inspiring way, and in a way that I never thought could possibly be. A friend of mine who, her name's Ashley, and she has a channel on YouTube, Hello Tarot, and she has been saying to me, like, you need to get on here. You need to also spread your message. You know, I do personalized readings for her, and she does personalized readings for me. So we're really good friends. But if it wasn't for her encouragement, I would not be here. So many thanks to Ashley from Hello Tarot. I'll link her in so that you can, if you don't know her already, you can go ahead and get to know her, because she's awesome. So anyway, I just want to thank each and every one of you. I'm truly blessed, and you know, I've already reached 1,000 subscribers being here less than a month. So again, I really want to thank each and every one of you. It definitely makes me want to keep going. So as many of you know, I am Gemini as well. So that's my sun sign. I'm Virgo rising with the Sag moon, and my Venus is in Cancer. Okay, so I kind of gave you a lot of where I'm at. Okay, especially if you're into astrology. But as I was shuffling your cards, and it's funny because I did Aries and Taurus before you, because I'm kind of just doing like a lottery type thing, and I decided to go in this format. And my energy has been like insane today, insane. And I should have just known that it was just me, you know, being a Gemini, but it's all of you. I feel like you guys, especially those who are single, are just sporadic energy left and right. Like, you don't even know what the fuck you want. A lot of you guys may be going through some tower moments, okay? All right, so I do tend to curse. So if that's something that bothers you, just stop the video now, because I would rather not offend people if I can help it. Some of you guys may be going through some stomach issues. I feel like, I know I have been, so that's issues with your solar plexus. So you may want to do some Reiki or some healing meditation. Okay, taking a probiotic too is gonna help. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much all the logistics out of the way. I'm so sick and tired of going through them. I put them in my description. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. It just makes these go a lot faster. All right, I think you guys get the idea. This is a generalized reading. It's not gonna resonate for everyone, like I mentioned. Okay. And the energies can reverse. Maybe it's somebody you dealt with in the past or something like that. Maybe the energy's crossing over. Or again, maybe this message isn't for you, okay? So just keep that in mind. Okay, so sorry. I literally am feeling like such a draft in my apartment right now, and it's like coming from my windows. And I'm like freezing, so I apologize.
Mommy, I can hear.
Okay, so we have, in regards to the energy that you're emitting out to the universe regarding love, is the 10 of Wands in the reverse position. So I feel like you guys are very, very stressed. You're unable to move out of this situation. You feel very oppressed with the responsibilities that you have. For some of you guys could have could be separated from somebody that you have a child with, and now you kind of have all the responsibility of said child. It could be that you are in a position at work that now you have a lot more responsibilities and you're just very overwhelmed, okay? So that's kind of where you are. But you really need to purge those energies that are holding you back, okay? And just kind of realizing that you do have resources to, maybe you need to get psychiatric help. And not in that way of like, emergency crisis situation. But for some of you, it may be an emergency crisis situation, okay? I don't want to downplay some of this, because for some of you guys are going through crisis situations. But what I meant is that you could be needing to go to a counselor or a therapist to kind of talk about your life, okay? Talk about the things that are going on. And if you chose not to go to... Wow, thank you.
These are for you.
Oh, wow.
They're my puppies.
Oh, okay. Thank
And
you.
you borrowed them.
Okay.
I will give them.
Sorry. So it's like, reach out to people in your life that you have that could help you, okay? But right now, you're feeling very overwhelmed, and I feel like because you're in this vibration of being very overwhelmed, I feel like more shit's coming on. So it's really time for you to look at your aspirations and removing pressures, okay, that are present in your life. Finding that balance and trying to ground yourself, because right now you're fucking overwhelmed, all right? And I feel it too. What lessons are you learning right now that are going to help you with your future love life? We have the High Priestess in the reverse position, okay? As it's so funny, because the other day I had gotten a reading, and it was so funny because she's such a hard card to really dissect in certain areas, but you're learning to spend time alone and to meditate and explore parts of yourself, because you're overwhelmed and you're really stressed out, and you need to take the pressure off yourself, because sometimes the external things that are going on in your world can be draining, okay? You could be dealing with people who are like energy vampires. You could be dealing with people who need you, such as AKA my 3-year-old who needs me constantly, right? But and that's not a bad thing. Like, I love my child, please do not get that wrong. And I feel like you feel the same way, right? It's not a bad responsibility, but if you're doing it by yourself, it's very taxing on one particular person. It's taxing on 2 individuals. So imagine if it's one particular person just taking full responsibility. It's very difficult, especially if you work full time, or even if you don't work full time, that's even worse, because you're with your child, or this responsibility all day long. You can't get a break from this person unless you're like super bougie and you're able to afford a nanny and all that good stuff. Like, good for you. I wish I had that. I'm very envious, but at the end of the day, no matter what, you guys are just going through a lot of pressure. And this also could be at work, doesn't have to be children. It could be friendships, relationships with parents or siblings, cousins, whatever, coworkers, whatever. Like, there's overburden. You feel taxed, okay? There could be something that's weighing on your conscience for some of you that you need to get out, and that you need to address, because it's really fucking up, that could be the heavy burden that you're carrying, okay? Could be some secret for some of you. But for many of you, I think you're learning to connect with yourself a little bit more, to kind of figure out, you're kind of having like, okay, thank you. I think you are becoming more aware about yourself and having psychic awareness and trying to learn to utilize this in order to better your life and take the pressure off yourself. I think that's what you're learning here. What do you need to release to bring forth new love? You have the 7 of Cups in reverse. You need to get clear on what it is that you want and not be in this wishy-washy fantasy-like state. You need to release the need or the want to change people into something that they are not, okay, to fit your idea of a perfect relationship. So you do need to release that need to control things. What issues do you bring forth into relationships? We have the 5 of Pentacles. So you bring in lack, okay? You feel, I got the word martyrdom, okay? For some of you guys play the victim or feel victimized, okay? Feel like things are happening to you, right? Are happening to you. Not wanting to take responsibility of how you got here. All right. So this is something that, let me just say 1, 2, 3. So this is what you bring in, okay? It's kind of like the woe is me, maybe feeling not good enough, feeling rejected, okay? But how to fix these issues is to allow the destruction happen, to go with the change, because these things are happening for a reason, okay? It's saying to change the way you look at the world, to literally destroy your view, the foundation that you've built upon. And like Geminis, we are chameleons. So, and we are, perfect example, we are the phoenix that rises above the ash. We are constantly changing ourselves after one life cycle doesn't work, right? So we're constantly improving and going about this change, and it's saying now's the time to change this behavior, to change this feeling of lack, of rejection, of not feeling worthy, not having confidence, feeling victimized or martyrdom, okay? It's saying to change that whole thought paradigm, literally crash and burn it, get rid of it. It serves you no good. Start from the bottom, okay? Like that song, started from the bottom, now we're here. I'm not a good singer, so I'm not going to sing to you. But that's what this is saying, is allow these thought paradigms, these feelings, your insecurities, your fears, allow them to just go down into shambles and rebuild. Reinvent yourself. What issues do I bring to relationships? We did that. How do I fix them? We did that. What do I need to do in order to bring new love to me? Princess of Cups, Page of Cups. Bitch, you need to be more romantic. You need to be open with your feelings and your thoughts. You need to show compassion towards others. You need to open yourself up. I feel like so many of us are so closed from being hurt, but we need to start feeling worthy, tapping into our sensuality, right? And expressing this to ourselves. We have to give the whole thing about bringing in new love is you give the love that you want to receive. So you bet your ass the other day I was in the grocery store and I fucking bought myself my own bouquet of flowers because damn, I deserve it. Why not, right? Why not? Why not buy yourself flowers? If you're a man, why not buy yourself some cologne or a cigar or something that makes you happy? A new video game, like who the fuck gives a shit? Like, treat yourself, right? Treat yourself. So start showing yourself the self-love at least, and then once you get into relationship, or once a relationship starts coming, then you be more romantic. You get out there and really show and give your feelings to somebody. Sometimes we're in relationship and we have a hard time expressing how we feel because we're afraid of getting hurt. It's taking a chance in love. It's sending messages of love. So really opening up your heart is really what I'm getting in that vibe. Not texting your ex-boyfriend or your ex-girlfriend and explaining how much you love them type thing. Like, no, it's not about that. All right. What quality do you possess that you should continue to bring forth into your love life? And we have the King of Pentacles. So I feel like for many of you guys, you truly have your shit together. Maybe you feel like you don't, but you do, okay? You're just really overwhelmed. Some of you are financially grounded or you finally have all your ducks in a row, okay? Or if you're not, you're very determined to do so and you're getting there, okay? But I feel like this determination, this ambition, this practicality, but also this person can be very romantic and loving and a stable commitment and wanting to provide stable commitment, that this is, good things. You're loyal and dedicated and ambitious, or at least in this state of the game. This is where you're coming from, and this is what you need to continue to keep bringing forth into your love life. Your advice here is the Hierophant in reverse. This is, don't allow people to try to change you or to influence your opinions or to have you conform to an ideology or a way of thinking or a way of life for you. It's going with your own gut. It's really not conforming to society. I feel like there are people out there that are telling you what you should and shouldn't be doing, or how you should be living your life or not living your life, or you're feeling very restricted and not being able to get out of it. And you need to follow your own path. You need to break away from any limitations that you have, okay? Anybody who's very authoritative or domineering over you, you need to let them go. Like, you need to start standing on your own 2 feet and have self-confidence, okay? And inner wisdom. And the High Priestess is about inner wisdom, is about confidence, is about trusting your gut intuition. And I feel like, you are going to be learning those things here. In regards to your love life and the possible outcome for this month, we got the Moon card. Okay. The lovely Moon card. So for the Moon card, you could be dealing with somebody who, I'm trying to think what sign that would be. Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces, okay? Or a Cancer. All right. Pisces here, Cancer here. Right, some water sign you could be dealing with that could be coming into your life. Some of you guys may have some sort of psychic, telepathic communications. All right, so sorry. So for the Moon, okay, some of you guys may have some psychic visions, okay, or some intuition that's going to provide you with a clear direction of somebody coming into your life, okay. There's a possibility that some of you guys aren't really going to even be dating. Some of you guys are going to start working on your shadow side, okay, and kind of balancing out your light and your dark parts of you. because a lot of you guys are trying to connect with the root of your feelings and sort of really honing down where you want to go in life. I feel like a lot of you guys, like I said, are very overburdened, and you're really wanting a change, and you're looking to rebuild your life. So I feel like a lot of you guys are looking at self-reflection, needing to switch over to our light and our dark, and sort of working on our shadow selves, our insecurities, our fears, our self-worth issues, like things like that, so that way we can be in a happy, healthy relationship. For some of you guys, the moon card could just signify a person coming into your life. Either I read this card as Pisces or Cancer, especially in this deck, because you do have the moon sign with the Pisces symbol here, but also with the crab coming out. All right. This person may not be those signs or may have those things in their chart, but this person coming into your life could be somebody of mystery who has a lot of depth to them, who could be very sensitive themselves, if this were to signify a person. But for many of you, I do feel like things are unknown because you guys need to work on yourselves and your shadow self. Okay, I am going to pull some clarifying cards. I haven't been for some signs, but we will. I feel like I need to clarify the Hierophant and the moon. Let me just see here what else I would want to clarify. All right, so I was looking at the Tower when I was shuffling, so this is clarifying the Tower, Ace of Pentacles. So you're really wanting to rebuild upon, you know, where you want to be in life, your commitment, your financials, you know, your your financial aspect, but your commitments. I feel like you're wanting to rebuild your life up again and a new beginning here, which is something I've already said. So I don't know why I was like looking at that card while meditating. All right, so why is the moon here for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for their outcome of their love life? What's going on with that moon card? Thank you. Yeah. So we have the King of Wands in the reverse position. I feel like some of you guys know that you're not there yet, that you guys are lacking leadership, lacking ambition, lacking a sense of direction, lacking a sense of passion within your life. You are really wanting to turn this around to the King of Wands. You're really wanting to take charge of your life and having more passion in what you do and what you bring in. But you know right now that you're not there yet. And so therefore I feel like you do know that you need to work on yourself. Why is the High Priestess here in reverse for what lessons Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus is learning? Yeah, all right, so you guys are realizing that, you know, your mind's playing tricks on you. There are things that are causing you a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, and you know that you're doing this to yourself, and you need to release what you're doing, okay? And you're learning about this. And also you're wanting to move to calmer waters after dealing with such a stressful time. You're wanting to move away from what's burdening you. And you know that you need to release the self-sabotaging behavior. Sorry, my son is trying to get ready for bed. So just all sorts of questions. So we got the Queen of Wands in reverse to clarify the Hierophant in reverse, and this is in the advice position, okay? So this, to me, is sort of letting me know that like I said, like, don't take anybody's shit. Don't let people conform you, right? And with this, it's like, don't let outside opinions affect you. Be careful about your self-confidence and also with communicating with people, especially if you're fearing other people, fearing negative feedback, right? Or like just in fear about that other people are going to see, like, maybe you're afraid of being seen for weak, and maybe you're feeling insensitive and very stubborn. Some of you could maybe feeling very unattractive, okay, or not as charismatic as you typically are. Because I did get the Ace of Wands, I feel like some of you guys need to start feeling passion for yourselves, self-care, self-love, new beginnings, being aware that a new passionate beginning is going to happen for you. Some of you guys I'm picking up could be dealing with a fire sign, or maybe you have fire in your chart, okay? Because fire cards are here. And this is an old deck, and I have shuffled this many of times, all right? So somebody who could be coming into could be a water sign, Pisces or Cancer specifically, with a fire aspect to their chart, or could be a fire aspect with some water there. So fire could be Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, okay? But I think for many of you, with the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands coming here, you guys really are knowing that you need to change, and that you need to make some changes within the self and the shadow self in order to get your passion back, to feel attractive again, to feel a lust and a zest for life, because you guys are not feeling that. Overall, not bad. You just got some things that you need to work on. Everybody does, okay? So check back in December. I'm going to pull some love oracle cards from the Romance Angel deck. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. I feel like in order for...
your makeup fall down.
So very sorry. All right, so for true love, for me, I am getting, or what Spirit's really telling me is, in order for you to obtain this true love that you're looking for, is that you have to show and give yourself love. And you know that on a deeper level, and you know that you need to heal yourself, that you need to heal yourself, that you need to heal yourself. I'm just repeating myself because I'm trying to signal him to be quiet, because I don't want to have to keep stopping the video. But this is a romance of a lifetime, okay? You are worthy of getting this, but you need to give yourself this love. Because I truly feel that once you give yourself this love, and once you work on your shadow self, you are going to obtain a true love. You could also be dealing with somebody already kind of behind the scenes that isn't really in your present, immediate present future right now, because you do need to work on yourself. But once you do, this individual will come back into your life, okay? Or this person who you don't know is going to come into your life, all right? Because the other card that I got that fell out was that this could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek, all right? So again, there could be somebody in your immediate past or future that's coming in that you've already known before, but you need to start working on yourself. This This could be doing inner child work. There's a lot of healing the inner child that's coming out for a lot of zodiac signs, okay? Free yourself. It's time to take back control over your life. And I think you know that with this Tower card, with this needing to change your life, your stability, your foundation, right? And working on that shadow self. So I feel like you do know that. Those are your love messages here. And also treating yourself like that you're the one, okay? That you are this special person. Getting yourself out of that Five of Pentacles, that rejection. You are an amazing person. What messages does the universe want to provide Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What messages? Thank you. I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I choose again. I choose love. I do feel like a lot of you guys are fear-based, okay? We got that Eight of Swords energy up here, feeling trapped and doing this to yourself. So you've been choosing fear all along, and now you need to start choosing love, and it starts with within. I'm going to pull one more, okay? Energy flows where my intention goes. We need to start thinking positively. We need to start being reassured of what we truly want and going after it and not allowing anything to stop it. And focusing in on our energy, okay, on our energy and where we're putting it. So, Gemini, I hope this reading resonated with you. Please like, share, subscribe. It is holiday season, so you could always gift yourself a reading or somebody else if you so inclined. My details are down below if you'd like to do so, especially if you'd like to look at your specific situation, what's been blocking you, okay? I wish you all the love and luck in the world. Have a great night.